baby. We got a catch-up one because me and Dipper have both been doing a lot of things and such as lately.
The list is long, Diva Girl.
I talk about
Beyonce.
Off
Are you happy to be
Sunset.
in Paris?
We're talking about Come in My Shoe, Part 2, the remix.
The remix. We're talking about attic shows and bookstore blowjobs.
We're talking about bad blowjobs again.
Silicone Dickianas.
The meetup weekend and meeting your idols. And our little micro friend, King Dwarf.
Oh.
Mom!
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom,
you end up with us. Sloppy seconds.
Oh, diva. Number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Now on with the show. Down. Hi, you slops, you stupid little fuck, you little fuck, you little fuck. Welcome to Slice Second Big Dipper, Meatball, and that's Big Dipper.
How are you?
I melted caffeinated dark chocolate into my coffee this morning, and I am cranked this afternoon.
Oh, because the dark chocolate plus it's like double caffeine.
It had coffee in the chocolate, where they're like, there's 1 cup of coffee in this little piece of dark chocolate, and then I was like, I'm gonna mix that in with my coffee and make it sweet, but it just made it bitter, but it's good. I'm cranked.
I was so tired this afternoon. I drank coffee this morning. I went to the gym.
You're not better
than me. Sorry?
You're not better than me.
Oh, okay. You still pay for the gym, I know that much.
Who snitched?
You're paying every month, girl. I know they got your coin. They got your coin information.
Every month.
But I went to the gym and then I left the gym and I got an iced Americano. So I was like, okay, I had my cup of coffee when I woke up, and then a couple hours later I had this iced Americano. And then just a few hours after that, I was driving and I was getting droopy and I was like, oh no, I'm so tired. So I pulled over and I got an iced tea at a Panera and I downed it, and then I poured a Celsius into the cup and drank the rest of that. Like I was every kind of liquid caffeine energy injection possible today.
This is because you're rapturing on the bet.
No, I think it's because it's like a rainy day and it's our first day off. Like, the opera has now closed. We had a successful run. Everyone has left. This is like my last night in upstate New York, and then I go to New York City in a day or two. By the time this comes out, I'll be in New York City. So I think today felt really sort of drowsy because it was the first time I wasn't like needed to do anything anywhere. You know what I mean?
That's nice. You're not stressed. You're just living life.
Oh, I'm stressed to the gills. I can barely keep my skin on my body. You know what I mean? I'm crawling with anxiety. I've got so many projects I've got to turn my focus and energy back to after ignoring them for 6 weeks to do the opera. But yes, it is a lovely weekend. It's raining up here in upstate New York.
I'm really proud of you.
Why?
For doing what you
can't
love.
Tell. Are you mad that I left?
No, can I tell you, not going into the studio once a week has been so nice.
I'm so glad you said it very clearly so people know when you complain about working our job. It's an afternoon in the studio once a week.
Again, I don't want to fight, but it's a little bit more difficult for me because I have to start getting ready at like 9:30 in the morning.
Oh,
and
tell the people what you look like right now.
And then I'm in half dress. Well, I have my full foundation and base on, and I began my eyes because I have to. The minute this is done, I'm cooking.
You're cooking.
I'm baking.
You're cooking in the kitchen.
I'm in the kitchen and I'm baking.
She's covered
My face is covered in white powder.
She looks like Vivacious on that horror movie challenge when she said,
"Oh yeah,
Your mother sucks cocks in hell.
They like lift the pan.
Yeah.
What do they call it? The cloche. The
It's a
cloche.
cloche.
They lift the cloche up, and she like kind of waits for someone to say action or something, and she goes, "Your mother darn socks in hell."
Oh, that's what they were doing because it was a parody of Sucks Cocks in Hell.
So darn socks, which is something that your dad does. I remember.
My dad loves to darn socks.
I remember you telling me that. And then also, we talk too much about our families because someone sent me.
They want the cookbooks.
Oh yeah, they want my mom's cookbooks. I was like, I'm not gonna give my mom's name out. That is her business. That is her life. I'm not doing all that. Wouldn't be hard to find, but but someone sent me a TikTok of this dad with an iPad strapped to his side, and he was like, "This thing can hold everything," and I was like, "Oh fuck!" Like shit.
They know.
They know too
Wait,
much.
Meatball.
I've done a lot. I have a list of everything I've done this week. We can talk about which one you want to. And in the week that we have last recorded, I went to Off Sunset. I went to Beyonce. I did a fundraiser. I performed in WeHo with Jewel Sparkles. I went to the meetup in Palm Springs. I'm judging a pump competition today. And
Yep,
Fat
those
Slut
are all
is
the-
on March
those-
18th.
Those are all the things on my list. And by March, you mean May. Those are
May
all the
18th.
things on my list. And I want to hear about Beyonce, please and thank you.
It was, I mean, I was there first night, so I was kind of like, this is probably going to be her tester because it was the Monday the 28th.
This
and
ain't
then,
Texas.
And the next one was like on a Thursday or something. So I was like, she's giving herself 3 days to like fix any problems. Guess what? There were no problems. It was good.
I saw that horseshoe was really pushing the speed limit.
That might have been the second night, but the first night she came around. It was like, it's almost, it was just so good. It was so good. And it was everything I wanted it to be, except for she did not sing To Most Wanted. She gave us like a little snippet of it while she like sits down on the horseshoe and it lifts up, and it kind of went into it for a split second. But I was like, where is Miley? She was in France. But I was like, where's any other guest? Like, bring out one of the many black country artists you like featured on your album and sing that song.
She's going to do that later in the run. She's not going to bring the guests out for the first couple.
I know, and I'm like, am I willing to go fly?
I'm
Another
going to
crazy
Vegas.
thing is I spent $700 on those tickets individually. The girl, I know. I mean, tickets are crazy expensive. I will never do that again. I will wait until tickets go on sale, and I will just get a nice, lovely seat for cheaper, because these two girls came down and sat next to me. And they go, isn't it crazy how good these seats are? And I was like, yeah. And they were so expensive. She was like, yeah, I mean, $250 is a lot, but it was worth it. And I looked at her and I went, oh, you paid $250? And she goes, yeah. And I go, okay, well, you've ruined my night. You've absolutely ruined my night. And she was like, sorry. And she gave me a little airplane bottle of tequila to make me feel better. And then guess who was sitting on the other side of me?
She did great. Who? Katy Perry.
Hardcore listeners of this pod will remember a story of when a man came in my shoe, and I wasn't wearing socks. So I think I was wearing socks, and I put my socked foot back in that shoe and walked home. It was that man. I sat down next to this man, and I look at him and I go, gosh darn, that's a familiar guy. Maybe he just comes to precinct or goes to the Bullet. I was like, I know this guy from somewhere. I get a little bit more drunk. I'm drinking out of my cups, and I maybe did bring my own tequila.
Where'd you hide it?
I bought these little plastic bags that have a funnel on top, and you fill it up, and then it's supposed to have like a heat closure that like is a $30 separate thing. Baby, I used a hair straightener, closed it right up, lined the inside of my leather jacket with them, because you can open up the lining on a leather, like on a motorcycle jacket. So I just lined the inside. Brought eight. It was 16 shots of tequila, because each one holds 2 shots. So I just brought all my own liquor. Like I bought one drink and then just kept refilling it. Anyway, the man sitting next to me.
Wait, that's
we go get drunk.
Genius.
I come sit. I know, I'm so smart. But what was crazy was when I bought the thing, I walked up to one of the ladies that works at the store. Like, of course, she has no idea how these things work. And I went, do you think I could just close this with a hair straightener instead of like the heating system over there? And she goes, you have a hair straightener?
Oh, she called you a fag.
She called me fag. I go get my drink. I come sit back down, and I look at his wallpaper on his phone, and it's a picture of himself.
Classic.
And I go, I know that photo from the apps. And then it all came flooding back to me.
Wait, his app photo is his wallpaper?
He's very into himself. He's a handsome guy.
Is he hot?
He's a handsome guy. He's not like hot. He's just like very handsome.
Did you like slowly pick up your shoe and sort of like point?
No, but I
flex
tried
your
to
foot
talk to
in
him a
front
little
of-
bit. I tried to talk to him a little bit, but it was clear that he had like taken an edible before the show because he was like
She was
running on
zooted and
slow.
booted. Got it.
Anyway, if you get a chance, buy a cheap ticket, go. It's absolutely incredible. It was an insane show. It was everything I wanted, and then it also was giving hints of Renaissance. Like there was parts of it where I was like, and then there's like a whole scene where she's back in the telephone makeup and wig on one of the interludes, and the audience went up, and I was like, oh, Gaga's here. Gaga's going to come out and they're going to do telephone, or Gaga's going to do Two Most Wanted with her or something. And the whole audience, like people were grabbing each other and you could just hear like Gaga, Lady Gaga, Lady Gaga. Like like it was just so electric. And I hate concerts and I hate people, but I did not care that I
You were
was
like,
like
"This is my
crowded.
community."
It was just so good and so worth it. And I know haters are going to be like, well, it's empty. It was empty. It was empty. Like Taylor Swift's tour, like on Twitter, everyone's like, it was empty. And I was like, I was there. It was full. Like the whole place was full. Yeah. So what? She decreased the price of tickets. Again, it's Beyonce, and she was like doing a concert for a country album that a lot of people hated. So
And-
for it to still have like full stadium shows, and I get it. Taylor Swift is a little white woman, and we live in America. I'm sorry. Taylor Swift will probably always outsell Beyonce, but it's not about sales. To me, it's about the art, and Beyonce is creating an art that is new and different and interesting, and she's sampling music in new ways, and it's just incredible works of art. And she's not just up there being like, I got my guitar and I'm sad about boys.
Oh.
Sorry.
But also, like, she just went on fucking tour. Like, Renaissance was not that long ago.
Renaissance.
And a lot of people, when they buy tickets like that, they're like, the hardcore fans are like, we go every time Beyonce's on tour. The other fans are like, it's sort of a once in a lifetime, like, kind of thing.
And people didn't love this album as much, but I was like, I'm a Texas girl. I grew up listening to country music.
I really want to go. I think I'm going to try to figure out how to go in Vegas. Did you
I'll
hear
go with
the
you.
Sphere people were doing cease and desist? They issued a cease and desist because of that one interlude video where she's in Vegas and she picks up the Sphere, was like alluding to the fact that she might be working with them, and they were like, you can't do that.
That's crazy.
Basically,
I love
Hartwood-
that interlude too, because it was like, some of it was practical and some of it was like clearly CGI, but at no point did any of it feel AI. Like, I'm
Well.
sure a little bit it might have been, but. And on that, we'll take a break.
If you love to shop, listen up! Have you heard of Rakuten?
With Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy. Just from shopping!
Exactly. Clothes, athletic wear, pet supplies. I'm talking about Gap, Adidas, and even Petco.
So I can buy a look, get new shoes, snag the cat some cute toys, and get cash back.
That's right. And you can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
That's cool.
It is cool.
But how does it work?
Well, partner stores pay Rakuten to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to the members.
Rakuten is really doing the most, huh? Love it.
Yeah, in the best possible way. Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. So, you can become one of them today.
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app to start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
And get yourself some Rakuten.
You know, lately I have been trying to keep my wardrobe simple. I want pieces that are comfortable, but they still feel like put together like an outfit, and that's why I'm always reaching for my Quince items.
The fabric feels elevated, the fits are clean, and Quince makes getting dressed so easy.
Quince has all the staples for spring, like 100% European linen shirts and shorts starting at just $34.
They're lightweight and breathable, but still look polished. I have a bunch of their Pima cotton tees, and they're super soft and easy to wear and very breathable for the summer, for the sweaty body.
I just rediscovered this pair of linen shorts that I have that are so comfortable from Quince. You know when like something gets buried accidentally? I pulled these out and I was like, what have I been doing? Not wearing these!
And the linen doesn't wrinkle.
Period.
Plus, everything is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands because Quince works directly with ethical factories and cuts out the middleman.
Refresh your everyday with luxury you'll actually use.
Go to quince.com/sloppy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada, too.
That's QUINCE.com/sloppy for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sloppy.
Get yourself some Pima cotton!
Quince.
Quince. At Quince.
Weight Loss by Hims is here to help you reach your goals.
Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that are designed to support you in losing the weight and keeping it off, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen.
GLP-1s help regulate your appetite and eat less.
With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise.
And no needles needed. Wegovy is the first ever GLP-1 pill for weight loss.
And through Hims, you can just go online where you'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if the treatment is right for you.
No insurance necessary either. And if prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/sloppy seconds to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/sloppy seconds.
Hims.com/sloppy seconds.
Weight Loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS.
To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com.
And we're back.
I need to know about your Palm Springs trip because all of a sudden your little story pops up and I'm like, oh, this bitch drove out to Palm Springs.
I left in the morning. I was very nervous because it's been gloomy and doomy all day. And it was yesterday, but it was gloomy all morning. And I was like, do I go out to Palm Springs? The weather says it's going to be cloudy. But you know I'll do anything for the meetup because I'm pretty popular with the big cock boys.
Now, I need you to give people a little update if they don't
Okay.
remember. When you say meetup, it's spelled M-E-A-T.
MEATUP. And it's a
O-F-F.
off-sons. OFF. It's like for body mod people, and generally it's like people who put saline or silicone in their balls or penises. And some of you may remember last year I went to the private pool party where it was in just a beautiful mansion's backyard with a gorgeous pool and like verandas and everything. And I was quite the popular girl because I will suck any one of those giant penises. I will put it in my mouth. I don't care if it's been in it. I want it. I want to put as much in my mouth as I can. Hungry girl. This year I went, and unfortunately, it was very busy, but I went on the second day, and today is the private pool party. So I'm missing it because I'm doing...
Oh, because you have to be work.
Howl. Yeah, so I have to work. So I went, it was lovely. There was a lot of different sized penises, different kinds of injectables, and all sorts of accoutrement that goes on around or inside penises. Like everyone was just by the pool. So this was just like the regular pool party at CCBC. And it was just like an all-day event, and then we went over to Tool Shed to do the competition. What I found interesting was No. I just went to admire, and then I drove home last night.
Oh, you were just there to unhinge.
So
your
I
jaw.
got like a little tipsy at the pool, and then took a little nap in my car, and then went to the competition, and then drove home. Which, this brings up another question. Someone
They
was like,
should
why don't you
book
just stay?
detox for that weekend.
What? They
book
should.
Detox.
She loves it. Well, the human Ken doll was there.
I saw.
And what I think is crazy is, we talk about Naomi too much, but when I saw him from a distance, I was like, oh, he looks kind of like Naomi. Like, he's put all this money and effort into getting all this like bone structure filled out or whatever, and it's like what Naomi has naturally. I was like, Naomi really is like the blueprint of gorgeous. So anyway, but at CCBC, there was a straight couple. No offense, but it is called Cathedral City Boys Club. No offense! But apparently what their deal is like the husband is super into being nude, like publicly, and the wife isn't really into it. So their compromise is if they go to gay resorts.
How is that a compromise?
Because he gets to be naked, but
Oh,
she
but
doesn't get jealous
She doesn't
about
have
him
to
seeing
worry
other
about
naked women.
women's.
Isn't that crazy? I was like, he's just going to get it sucked by a dude.
Did he? No, he was not into that.
No.
He's straight.
He was straight, and he was acting very straight.
So he just likes to be naked.
Yeah, and I was like, what a crazy weekend to be here, because it's like, I bet they've never seen a penis, any of these wild penises before.
Or they were there that weekend specifically.
To see them. The one thing I didn't get to do was put my penis inside of another penis. Still waiting to do that.
Renaissance!
And then the competition was very interesting because it is for a title, but there was only one contestant. And I was like, so he just wins. So we just give him the title. And Tony Vega, the host and curator and creator of the event, goes, no, he has to score a certain amount. So he still had to do everything and make sure he scored higher than like a 3.75 or something.
Why did no one else compete?
Well, Tony was saying a lot of the international people didn't come this year because they were just like, America's a nightmare, and like, I'm not going to go over there to do this.
True.
But I think I am going to try to figure out how to go to the one in Wilton Manors in October.
Oh, you
Meetup
are going to
East.
be a part of the institution of Meetup USA.
I would like to host. The host did a great job. I would have done better.
Bleep.
What have you been doing?
Sorry, I was just thinking about.
Oh, also
Silicon
your
Valley.
booth at Off Sunset was great.
Oh wait, yeah, you went to Off Sunset and Drayton Your Nut had a booth, but I wasn't there. But you know, I micromanaged the hell out of it from afar. Tell me.
Well, you know who you could have micromanaged a little bit harder?
Girth
Is our
Brooks.
micro friend. No, Girth was
Oh.
great. He was there at the booth the whole time. Is our little micro friend, King Dwarf. Because, boy, I
why?
kept seeing him walk around, and I went, hey,
Well,
buddy, aren't you supposed to be at the booth?
He wasn't supposed to be at the booth the whole time. He had just a couple hours.
I don't think he was ever there. Okay, he was. What I will say was that he was handing out little like flyers when people would talk.
Oh,
he'd be like,
okay.
Oh, here you
good,
go.
good.
But
Yeah.
like, I again was like, girl, get your little ass to the booth. It was like 3:00, and he was like, wait, so where is the booth? And I go, you haven't been there yet?
No, he had the afternoon shift.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
And then we did that, and then me and him and a couple people after went over to the Black Cat and like ate dinner. And
Oh, that's
it was really
fun.
cute. Yeah, I love Michael. He was also at the meetup.
That weekend in particular, Off Sunset, which I guess was just 5 days ago or whatever. I don't even know.
Yeah, it was last weekend.
It
It was the day we recorded.
that was
this
the
last time.
weekend that I was like, oh God, I'm excited to come back to LA. I just really met, like, everyone was there. I was running this booth from afar. Like, I really just I was eager. I was homesick. I was eager to be back in Los Angeles. But
It was a good one. It was a really good one. And like, sometimes I forget Z Machine is like very popular.
very popular and very talented, and so
Like,
cool that he
so
plays
talented,
with a band.
and the music, and the music is all like super original and good. And like, he had like a huge audience there when he started playing.
Let's do a song. Give me a feature so I can perform with you.
Z, let's do it. Z, listen to this. Hold on. Ooh, ah, ah, ah. I mean, I think I can outriff him.
Okay, I didn't tell you this, but remember when we were talking about the opera and we were talking about ornamentation?
Ernemitatia.
Do you remember this conversation?
Yes, I do.
In
'Cause
the
I kept saying that
opera,
one word very silly.
during one of the arias, one of the performers chose to do the Cynthia Erivo riff as like in like a comedic moment. So he's like fully singing in Italian this opera, like this aria that was written, hundreds of years ago. And then at the end, he's like in the production, which was so funny, and everyone laughed at it. It was so, and it happened on a rehearsal day that I was like running an errand or whatever, so I wasn't sitting in. So I didn't clock it until like a run through, and I was like, I asked my friend, I was like, did he just like pull that out today? And it was like funny. And my friend was like, no, like we talked about it, and he's gonna do that because he thinks it's good, and I like it, and blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, I missed the whole conversation around rehearsal about it.
Jealous.
I know you are.
That could be me.
I think it could be.
I have a question.
I want you to do
I
a
think
play.
I'm about to. I want to
Shit
do
your
a play so
pants?
bad. I almost did one in
About to shit your
for the-
pants?
for the Fringe. No, I think I'm about to throw up. I almost did
Oh.
one for the Fringe Festival.
Remember when you
this year,
auditioned for
but
that
the
play?
scheduling-
What happened with that?
I never got that. That was not the Fringe Festival. I never
The
got
Mover.
that play.
I'm a mover,
I was a mover.
not a
I
dancer.
was a mover that day. Not a dancer, a mover.
One
But I
other
wasn't,
thing I
and the
did.
scheduling didn't work out. Oh wait, I
Oh.
want to have a question. Okay, well
Yes,
maybe we'll
sorry,
save it
go-
for hookup.
no, you-
Maybe we'll. Okay, so when I was at CCBC, I literally was like, I don't want to pay to spend one night at a hotel to leave at 6 a.m. It's not like I'm gonna
Yes.
stay and like have an afternoon or do whatever. Like I needed to be back in LA, so it would have been really dumb. I even considered sleeping in my car because like it lays back, but I was like, just go home. Just don't drink all day and go home. So I didn't drink all day. When I got to LA, I went straight to the Eagle. Me and Love Connie went to fucking town. We were the most annoying people in the world. Just trying to outcountry each other.
Well, how did you get home then? If you went straight to the Eagle in your car and then drank?
My car is down at the Eagle right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go Uber to it and then drive it to the or to
I
Precinct because it's
understand.
like a
But
15-minute
you
drive.
said you had a question. What was your question? It sounded like you just told a story about getting fucked up.
Hey, shut the fuck up, you fat fuck. I don't want to fight. My question is, what do you think of the culture of? Because I said that to someone. I was like, I don't want to just get a hotel room for a night. And he goes, just go flirt with some guy and stay with him. And I was like, oh, that's not the way I operate in the world. I don't like actively do something like, because to me, that's using somebody. And I was flirting with some guys, and I'm sure they would have let me like stay the night. One of them absolutely would have let me, but I was like, I don't want to feel like I'm using you.
Yeah.
Like that's a wild, and to have, I just think that being a first brain process is crazy.
It is. I did it one time when I was on a tour, or I had some like wild gigs, and I was touring on the West Coast, and I had something in Philly or Pittsburgh. And so I flew to Pittsburgh and I did this gig, and my flight was at 6 a.m. So I was going to go back to the airport at 4 a.m. And I finished my show at like 11. And I was like, what am I going to do till 4 a.m.? And I want to shower. And so this guy was like talking to me, and I was like, yeah, I've got to go back to the airport. So I made it very, very clear. I was looking for a shower and a place to hang out until I could call a car to go back to the airport. But I didn't want to get a hotel. So I was upfront about it. But then he clearly in our interaction thought it was going to get a little gushy, and it definitely didn't. But I did get a nice hot shower out of it. And I charged my phone at his apartment.
See, I just can't. Like I
Even
also
if you
don't
were
like
upfront,
sleeping.
even if you were like, "Hey, I need a couch for 4 hours, and then I'm driving back to the Eagle," or
Well, that's different.
driving
to like
straight
ask,
back to the Eagle.
driving straight to the Eagle. That's different to me than like actively being like, oh, just flirt with this guy until he'll let
Yes.
you stay there. Because I was like, that's leading, and that's weird. And I don't have the brain
But also-
function to be like, let me use my body to get what I want.
But if
I think
someone
I was-
was flirting with you and
I would have,
wanted
and
to
I
have
and I
sex
have
with
done
you,
that.
you could have been like, "Oh, well, two birds, honey. He wants to fuck. I want to fuck him, and this could allow me to sleep for 3 hours before I have to go somewhere."
And that has happened before, or it's
And
been
that
like
has happened before.
I remember one time I was in Boston and the guy lived like 20 minutes away, and I was or 30 minutes away or something, and I was like, I'm just gonna Uber back in the morning. Like it's so late already. So like I stayed there. One time I was already at his house. We had just hooked up, and I was like, I don't want to go back to the hotel. Like usually it's that. It's like the hookup happens, and then I end up staying. Not I'm going to use you for a bed. Which if that's your MO, if that's how you make your way through the world, then go for it. No judgment. My brain doesn't function that way, and I thought that was a weird thing to say.
I agree.
Why are you doing that?
Well,
And
let's
on that,
take a break.
Let's take a break. And we're back.
Now, I have something exciting happening.
Drain Your Nut, New York City.
Yes. So this Saturday that we're about to come up on, Saturday, May 10th.
Someone's going to come up on.
That's right. I am hosting Drain Your Nut in New York City. We're hosting at the Cockpit, which is the lower level of Red Eye in Midtown. And it is
Kiki
a
Ball
play
Change
party.
there.
Kiki Ball Change is a barista upstairs doing coffees. So Drain Your Nut.
I thought that was a joke.
No, they're open at like 8 a.m. every day. And you can go there and it's like a they work space. So you can go there and like pull your laptop out and get a coffee, and they have pastries and you can hang out. I don't know when the bar opens. Maybe we can get alcohol at 8 a.m. I don't know what their license is. But anyhow, Drain Your Nut in New York is happening Saturday, May 10th. There is a 12 to 3 slot, baby girl, lunchtime to 3 p.m., then a little break, and then 5 to 8 p.m. And remember, if you've got plans Saturday night, we're a really good pregame because you come see us and Drain Your Nut and then go out with your friends, or come fuck for 2 hours and then go to a play. I don't know what you got going on. Go see all the newly nominated Tony nominated actors on Broadway at 7 or 8 o'clock on Saturday night after fucking for hours in a basement. So drainyournut.com, check it out. Hit me up. We are new to New York City, so I'm trying to get the word out as much as possible. The California parties are busy all the time. These New York parties, everyone's like, what is this? Oh, it's Saturday night? And I'm like, no, it's during the day. It's a fuck party. Come fuck. So tell your slutty friends in New York, come see me, come say hi. Drainyournut.com. That's my little pitch.
Thank you so much. Are you excited?
I am. I'm actually very excited.
Will you be partaking in cock and balls?
I always try to. I really, really try to. But there's always like someone who doesn't understand how the clothes check works, or like someone who's being weird in the bathroom, or like we need to refill the water, or like I don't know. There's always something, and I'm always trying to suck some dick, but it like doesn't work out. I went to something fun and weird last night.
What was it?
So, someone who's involved in the opera, their childhood best friend and them, their childhood best friend have a little home theater that they've created. And so in the attic of one of the houses that they live in, there's like little boards and footlights and a red curtain and a beautiful theatrical spotlight. There's like 3 different like lighting vibes.
And you talked about this, and everyone does a little show?
Yeah. And this reminds me of something that happened when I was living in Chicago in my early 20s. My friend literally used to do attic shows. So there would be like a potluck, and then a bunch of people would share.
You can't eat everybody's cooking. You don't know what the kitchens look like.
So we last
Where'd they get the
night.
meat? Discount meats? Is it expired meat?
I will say this morning my tum tum was a little wild after ye old potluck.
I ate a Jack
But
in the Box yesterday, and I shitted my brains out after. I
oh
do not.
really?
My body cannot do fast food anymore.
How about Taco Bell though?
If I need to fart,
People always you fart no matter what you eat.
that's truly not true.
You
That's not true. I'm not a gassy girl.
Then why did you ignore my question when you didn't ask me anything? And I said, honestly, how many farts in a jar have you sold? And you didn't answer it.
You want the honest truth? I've sold 5.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for.
Is
5
that
freaks
more or
out
less
there.
than you thought?
It's more.
It's more.
I
than
thought you were going to
too.
say 2 or 3.
No, I had to go look because I was like, I remember like when I first advertised.
It felt busy.
It felt busy.
You're like, I got to fart in another jar.
I kind of forgot about the fart in the jars until the Naomi episode came out, and I was like, I got to get back on that.
Next subject.
Subject.
So anyways, the attic show was really cool. So we like drove out there, and the guy whose place it was, he was like, hey, you should do something. And most of the people here at the opera don't fully know anything about Big Dipper because I'm just like a producer who like helps out with company management and like other stuff. But this guy does, and he was like, you should do like a song. And I was like, okay, I'll do a song. And I was thinking it was going to be this like very fun, queer, artsy kind of fun crowd.
You
And-
love queer.
And you don't, Fag?
Go on.
You just want to be at the Eagle with non-queer co-performer Love Connie?
Go on. I think hanging out with her last night really did make me really offensive. She said some really out-of-pocket shit. And I was like, I was right there next to her saying some crazy shit too. And then I like someone would give me a look and I'd be like, we're joking. We're being silly.
Meanwhile, you're like writing it down as your manifesto, you freak. So the more and more people arrived, the more fearful and nervous I got about performing. Because like first it was like, oh, some like cool guys from Berlin were there who were in town visiting, and like this other gay person, and then like someone like this woman in like a crazy wig, and like her husband was also in a costume, and they were like cool artsy people. And then it was like an old couple from up the street who just came from the town council meeting. And then the like elderly neighbor from across the way. And then like a former high school teacher. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, these all just have to be, I had to scale back my own judgment and be like, just because these people look like sort of older suburban, like they looked like my parents' friends. But then again, they're coming to an attic art show potluck run by some like avant-garde artists. So like I was trying to like check my sort of generational bias of like, oh, if these are straight people and old people, they're not going to like what I do. And it turned out to be a hit, what I did. So I was really happy. And it felt cool to perform because I haven't performed in like 6 weeks. Because I've been gone. I've been doing other stuff. And so I got up there and I did my little song about throating cock. And everyone really loved it.
God. That's the thing. It's like, remember when my parents came to Fat Slut and I was like, oh God, they're going to hate it.
Yeah.
Oh God, they're going to hate it. And then they just watched it and were like, yeah, I mean, we raised you. We kind of...
We know what you're about.
We kind of know what your whole thing is.
Yeah.
No, but I think that is really cool. I mean, did they enjoy it, or could you tell? Like, were you just?
No, everyone had a great time. They were like, "You stole the show. It was great. That was so fun. Great for you."
Good. Hey, good on you.
Good for you. Good for you. Do you want to hear some voicemails?
I do, but I would like to talk about also having a very nervous interaction performing because that's right. I performed in WeHo at Beaches Tropicana.
Oh, with
I was with Jules Sparkles and Angeria, Paris Van Michaels, and
Were you scared because you weren't
Lolita
the TV
Colby.
girl, or why?
Well, Lolita isn't a TV girl either, and neither is Kyra. I was
But
more
they're
scared
pretty.
because okay, well, one of the people that works there hated me. I don't know what I did to her, but she walked up and she made sure. And this was I am not an idiot, and this is not me being in my feelings. She intentionally walked up to each person and told them how pretty they were and how good they did. And when she got near me, she just walked right on by, completely ignored me, and then went to the back and was like, "You guys look so good." And I was like, I don't know who shit in her cereal this morning. It must have been me. But I was nervous because I was like, I know what kind of audience WeHo likes. Like, I've done shows out there, and like, I'm just not the girl that's like gonna throw my body around anymore. Like, that's what they want to see. That's what they want to see. And
Oh, you mean like
everyone else was like jump splitting and high kicking and like doing all this stuff. I mean, Angeria did Park and Bark, but she's Angeria.
She's so
she was on
good.
TV. She can kind of do whatever she wants, and she's so good at it. So I was very nervous. But again, I did great. I had
what
a
did you
wonderful time.
perform?
Oh, baby, Delta Work. And that's the one they fucking lost it for. I got tipped down so long that she had to keep talking as I was still collecting more tips. And then
I
people
love
were like
that.
coming up to me and being like, here's a 20 for that Delta. Like at the end of the night afterwards, we're like, here's a 20 for the Delta mix. Like that was incredible. Like it was just, I was literally like, oh, it's old to everyone else, but I don't perform in WeHo. So it was
Right.
new to them. I had literally never done it there.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I might come over here. I got a lot of old mixes that would go over very well here because I ain't never done them here.
Well, yeah,
I might
you
be that
could
WeHo
do-
girl, and it did only take me 30 minutes to get there, not the normal 45. But this was one of those things where it was like call time 7:30, showtime 8:30, done by 10:30.
So you liked it.
Loved it.
You could do.
I was home by 11:15.
You could do Twink Pony Club.
I did. That was
Twink.
my second one. That was my
Oh.
second number, and I of course changed it to Beaches Tropicana.
Where even are we?
All right, let's do some voicemails and stop
Okay.
self-congratulating ourselves.
No, but good for you. Also, have
And
you?
the zit that was on my face a week ago still here. So much so that Love Connie named it. Next call.
Oh no, she probably named it something racist, didn't she? You can't remember, can
I'm
you?
not gonna go into what we did or did not say last night. Racism
All right.
was afoot. Racism was afoot.
Oh my god. The kind of foot you want to suck? I'm just kidding.
Hey, you stupid little fox, you nasty little fox, you amazing fox. I recently had an experience, and I know Meatball might get this one, with a toe. She put a toe in my cooter. Is that gay? Because if it's gay, then I will get those pouch with the pickles with the pickle chips. The pouch with the pickle chips and the pickle juice. Kill yourself. Love you. Bye.
You put a toe in my cooter.
There's
a rumor that a famous artist has there's a Polaroid picture. So someone has a picture of it somewhere, but he's got like half of his foot up someone's butt.
A famous artist?
Musical artist.
Michelangelo.
Famous in like no, like
David
early
Archuleta.
2008-ish.
Robbie
2008 to
Williams.
2013, I would say, was their biggest.
Neo.
Very New York. Very sisters.
Oh, Mimi, I'm First of the
Yep,
band
it was me.
XL.
Yep.
Of the band XL.
Yep. Doing that video on the subway.
Okay, first of all, that voicemail recording was jarring.
Fuck off.
Second of all, I'm outside of Berlin nightclub in Chicago right now. And, they decided to put some metal, allegedly rails, up outside of the front of Berlin.
You're like, rails? I'm just kidding.
And that's because it's closed. So I decided, as a moderately sized woman, maybe small or a medium, you decide after this message. We I decided to sit on the rail that is now condemning Berlin nightclub, as what you would say. It's condemned. And I sat on the rail that was outside of Berlin, and I sat on
Oh
the
my
top
God,
rail,
girl, get to
and
it. Jesus
I
fucking
decided
Christ.
to, let my full weight on the rail.
What? I feel like I don't know. What is he sitting on?
Oh God, if only he said it 75 more times.
And I did that, and in doing that, the rail decided to.
I did that, and
can't.
in doing that,
Your
Bitch,
friends
this
hate
voicemail
you.
is
Your
7
friends
words.
are like,
Wait, me? Oh no, this
no,
caller.
this guy.
Oh Jesus.
They're like, oh
Not
God,
me
he started another story.
And not me thinking you're automatically talking about me if you say something hateful. I'm like, my friends hate me.
Collapse underneath me. So, do with that what you will. And, I know both of you have done that in the past, probably. So, I just want to share that.
Have you ever sat on a rail and then it collapsed because you put your
No,
full weight on it?
I did almost break a chair at Akbar the other night. It was one of those real flimsy fold-out chairs that, like, I'm fat, I get it, but like, someone smaller than me sat on one and was like, I don't trust this. And like, he's a normal-sized guy, like he's tall, but he's like not fat. And he was like, these are bad. Do you want to stand? And I was like, yes.
We are bigger
And you
than
know, I'm
the
a girl that likes to sit.
majority of people.
I know that. I am aware of that.
When they make those plastic chairs, they're always like, "Oh, it's good. It can hold 200 pounds." I'm like,
No,
stack another 150 on top of that, Diva, and then we can talk.
They just don't. They're so they're cheap. They're cheap chairs. Anyway,
cheap
so
chairs.
I guess I'm kind of confused as to like what he sat on
what's a
and why
rail?
it was there. No, I understand that, but like he didn't describe it in any more. Like, what do you mean? There's a rail in front? Oh, like scaffolding.
It could be scaffolding. It could be like a barricade. It could literally just be like
A barricade.
piece of wood. Like it could be anything.
Like there was not enough descriptors. Just rail.
And then it collapsed.
And then
The
it
rail
collapsed. And I guess
collapsed.
your friend in the background was kind of like, all right, girl, wrap it up. Someone was talking over.
Because saying that and in saying that,
he was drunk. I hope that's your drunk.
I do.
When I get, because what are you doing over by Berlin? There's like no other bars over there. There's just the Taco Bell Cantina across the street. So are you like what? Hopped up on a fucking what are they called?
Gordita crunch.
Cheesy gordita crunch and a Baja Blast slushy with a tequila shot in it. Añejo. Remember when we used to just be like silver or gold tequila? And now when I say gold, they're like reposado. And I'm like, yeah, I know it's called reposado or añejo. I know that. I don't want to say that. I want to say gold. Give me the gold tequila. Next call. Or we'll take a break. I'm mad. And we're back. You have a hair straightener?
Fact.
I wanted to be like,
Big Dipper, Meatball, I love you both. Love the pod. I've called in a few times. Just had another one. So tell me why this muscular...
Tell me why!
I think Filipino hunky guy wanted me to basically put on medical exam gloves and milk him like an animal. It was kind of hot, not gonna lie. Is that gay? Goodbye. Chill yourself.
I know why, because remember when we asked Santana this? We asked, why are you always in a medical glove? Because the skin, when we were on the Gavian carpet, someone walked into the room. Am I about to watch Dipper get shot?
No, I was trying to think who Santana was, and then you answered it on the Gavian carpet. He said because it's slip and slide nice.
It slip and slides more than your skin, and it's smoother.
But I want to feel.
And it won't absorb But
smooth, soft skin
smooth,
of the
soft
dick
skin of a dick.
in my hand.
And it won't absorb the lube, especially if you're using a water base.
I sucked a guy off today in
You're not better than me.
an adult video store in a little booth.
So that's why we started late?
This was earlier.
That's why you were working on ads when we pull up?
No, this was earlier.
Okay.
And when he finished, then I finished. And I felt bad because I really wanted to come, but he clearly didn't want to like eat it. And so we like both turned, and I was like, I guess I'm just gonna shoot it on the wall of this little video thing because I didn't want to be like hold some paper towels out. You know what I mean? So anyhow, when we were done, he kissed me on the mouth because we had been making out a little bit and it was hot. And then he whispered, "Now I can go to Home Depot."
I love when they say that. When they're like, oh, I can get back to work. And I'm like, yes, you can. Because you've come now.
Because you've come and now
And
you
your
can
brain
do your
isn't-
normal
And now your
life.
penis can get back to work.
Now I can go to Home Depot.
I watched a man give objectively the worst blowjob I've ever seen yesterday.
In the park? Where were you? Oh, no, you were in Palm
I
Springs.
was at CCBC, so I was in the piss room, which no one uses it for the piss room as the piss room anymore, you know?
Where's the piss room?
It's the one with the drain in the middle of it, and everyone's up.
Oh, but that's like I guess it is the piss room, but I'm like,
It's
the dick
apparently
sucking
it was a long time ago. It was advertised as like the largest piss room in North America.
But it's dick sucking room, so you can stand up while you suck dick.
Yeah, or so you can get golden showered on direct to the face.
Golden shower.
Anyway, it was just like he had no concept of rhythm. It was just like a new move every 2 seconds. Like, wah, 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 oh,
Oh no! I don't
It
want
was
to
just
see
like,
any of what you're doing.
wow, wow, and like balls. And the guy, I could see like I was standing across the way, and I could see the guy. Like me and the guy were making eye contact while I was getting sucked off by someone else, and he was just like, and I like, sorry, he had like wide eyes and was like kind of basically shaking his head, but very slowly, like very small little tremors of a shake. And I like waved him over so that the person that was sucking me could suck him off because I was like, I feel bad for him.
Why didn't you want to suck him off? You stopped sucking dick. You're just all top now.
I just wasn't in the. I didn't want to do that. I was having a very me day. I just wanted to like.
The way I didn't want to do that.
I'll suck a dick.
Okay.
I don't mind, but his dick wasn't like. I wasn't enticed. I was
Hi,
looking
Big
for the monster
Dipper.
meat.
Hi, Meatball. I'm listening to the episode with the tall Squid Games guy, and I need to know if you guys are aware that the twink with the Fugazi OnlyFans page that you met at Bear Week last year, who was dating the Survivor guy, broke up, and he made one of those videos. Thoughts?
I love this sentence structure because you didn't say anyone's name. You said,
But I knew
I'm
exactly
listening
who
to
he was
the
talking about.
episode with the guy from the Squid Games, and then the guy with the Instagram account who dated the guy from Survivor. He made one of those videos. I love it. You didn't say a single thing. But we all know who you're
okay.
talking about.
I was just we all know who you're talking about. I was just on Tony Soto's podcast, and Tony doesn't know anything about JoJo Siwa or Mickey Rourke, but proceeded to tell the whole story, but like didn't know any of the details. So it was just a very interesting. This was giving very that. You better shake them pills, baby.
What does fugazi mean?
I don't know. I was gonna ask you, what is a fugazi?
I think there's a song by Sonic Youth called Fugazi. It's a Gen X term.
False, bogus, or inauthentic.
Yeah.
Oh, so his OnlyFans is like not actual content. It's like interviews or like no.
I don't
nudity.
think he was. He said the Fugazi Instagram account because Stan
No,
Chris,
I think you said OnlyFans. Go back.
Okay.
If you're wrong,
What?
I'm leaving. And if I'm right, I'm leaving.
And I need to know if you guys are aware that the twink with the Fugazi OnlyFans page.
Oh.
Bum, 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 bum.
So maybe
Bum,
it's just interviews and stuff.
Or like it's one of those ones where they like
it's just underwear.
Subscribe, and then it's just underwear or like the same shit they're posting on their Twitter.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I knew that they broke up. I mean, when I found out that the two of them were dating, I don't watch Survivor, so everyone was like mind blown, and I was like, what? That a big bear is dating a tiny younger twink? Like, where's the shock and surprise? Like, I didn't care. And now that they broke up, I don't care. And him making that video is for clout. He's trying to make money off of his breakup.
He's an influencer.
Everything he does is for clout. He's like, do you want to kiss me or slap
views, me? And he's wanting to have people engage with his content so he can sell brand deals. Like that's the work.
Everything is above board over there, I guess, or nothing's shocking about any of that.
Well, it's the work and the job that he does, so he's doing it. And him and his guy, they had a very public relationship, and they posted about it all the time. So for that guy Brett to just not then be in any of his content moving forward, like he has to address it. To me, it makes sense. It is kind of pop culture silliness, you know. But also, look at us. We make content for the internet, trying to make money.
Yeah, I think ours is different, but
explain why you're better.
I don't think I'm better. He's better at being a content creator.
He goes viral all the time.
Yeah, he's better. I'm not like into monetizing my personal relationships.
Well, I have a question. Our last voicemail of the day is about that.
Hey, I was just wondering if Meatball could attest on the pod whether or not she's jerked it to Lemur Brain, Lemurbrain, throwing his little twink ass back to Cookie Kawaii's hit song Vibe. Yeah, just want to know.
Do you know what this person is talking about?
Yes, that content was fed to me by my algorithm before this person ever even mentioned it.
They were like, mustache, tattoos, white boy with a bob. We're sending that.
We're gonna go ahead and get this one on over to Meatball. I just remember seeing that and being like, this man looks so much like my ex. I cannot look at him. It's crazy. But yes,
also,
I've seen the content.
The way he twerks like Tina Belcher is nuts.
I also like that some of them like are clearly setups.
They're all setups. What are you talking about?
No, but like one of them, like he's like pretending to do it in front of a construction site, but it's like it's just his two friends wearing high visibility vests and like a hat, pointing and pretending that it's a construction site. Like, I guess I've watched a little closer than I'm leading on.
Hand on your dick while you do it, honey.
No, I haven't yerked it to that. I need full porn to yerk it.
None of that Fugazi OnlyFans bull.
None of that Fugazi OnlyFans shit.
All right, well, Meatball, I know you have to get to work.
There's this couple.
We can wrap it up there.
On Twitter, on TikTok or whatever, and the guy's really hot, and he makes OnlyFans. It's another Fugazi OnlyFans, where it's like there's no nudity or anything. It's just like them, just photos. I wasted $12.
I gotcha, gal. I almost
for $12 a month
because I wanted to see the guy get dick in his butt.
I should see full cock for $12. $9.99 you can Fugazi me. Fugazi.
Send
Benghazi.
The emails. Send them a little note and let them know about their price point and their bait and switch.
A bait and switch that I can't bait to.
Honey, diva, baby, girl. All right.
Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Sloppy Seconds. You can send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com or call in with your own fuck talk story to 213-536-9180. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode, which come out every Tuesday and Friday. And also, if you're in the LA area, May 18th is Fat Slut, and it will be horny clown themed. So come in your horniest clown attire, because I'm looking for love.
And then right after that, come see us at Tokyo at the Isotope Lounge.
On May 24th and the Isotope Lounge on May 25th.
Honey, apparently biggest gay club in Tokyo. I don't know if that's true, but according to that TikTok that we watched.
Tell your Tokyo friends.
And if
get on out there.
If you are there or you have recommendations, especially for horny things that we can do separately, that would be fun.
We are, yes, I'm looking to be sexually objectified as an American.
They'll be whispering like, "Do you eat Jack in the Box? You like
all
those you like all those extra portions, don't you?"
And don't forget to subscribe
how else would they objectify us? They'll be like, "You chubby fuck."
Do you speak English, you chubby fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
I've learned.
Oh, you're so wasteful. Oh, you guys burn fossil fuels.
Your hotel rooms are so big.
Oh, you got a gun in your waistband, you chubby fuck.
I'm bringing the gun. And subscribe to Mom Plus Gold to get extra content monthly. Goodbye now. For access to our full uncensored video episodes, ad-free and 1 day early, plus our monthly Sloppier Seconds episode, and all of Mom Podcast premium content, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball. Editing and sound design by William Pitts.
Show artwork by Christian Cimarroni.
Theme song by Mike Malarkey.
Media and design support by Stone Cole.
Executive produced by Willem, Alaska, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Recorded at Forever Dog Productions.
Ooh, his nipples are tiny.